Hey Leos, welcome to your February 2025 general reading. Thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Coco, and before we get into the tarot cards, just a reminder that this is a general reading. It is not a private reading. If that is something you are interested in having, you can go down to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private virtual reading with me. However, because this is a general reading, it may not resonate for everybody, and if you feel like you're not connecting to this reading, that's perfectly fine. Just leave this behind and do consider checking out the readings for your moon and rising zodiac signs. But if this reading does connect with you, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel or sharing with networks. Any support at all is always very much appreciated over here. Now, before we get into your cards, I have some pre-shuffled oracle cards here for you, just to see kind of what's going on in the month and some advice. Now, you have got 5 cards that came out. Usually I only take 2 to 3 with all of these, but yeah, you had 5 cards come out. So the first card here is unexpected visitors. You might get a unexpected call, text. You might meet somebody who just kind of catches your eye and becomes somebody who you want to hang around, somebody important for you in your personal life, in your work life. So I feel like you are meeting somebody. It doesn't feel like somebody you know, but it could be somebody you know. It could be somebody kind of coming in, popping up and saying, hey, like either on the phone or in person. Across your cards, I am going to get more into it, but across all of your cards, I'm getting a sense of you having a lot of alone time in February. And I'm not sure if you're completely comfortable with it, Leo. I think Leos are very social humans. But I do get the sense of somebody here being very, I don't know, it's not like you're pulling away purposely from the world. It's more so that you just have an abundance of alone time, or you are somewhere by yourself. Not sure. Take it as it resonates, but yeah, that was coming through with these cards. So with this unexpected visitors card, do anticipate a surprise, a pleasant surprise, meeting somebody who is like, oh my God, I want to be your friend, or oh my God, you're going to really be able to help me out on my path. I like to see that. Now, the other card you have is cleaning house. I love this card. It's a card of new beginnings, really, because 7 plus 3 adds up to 10, and numerically 10 is 1 in numerology. So it's the very beginning of something. You are kind of making the room for new things to come in, new experiences. It feels like you're almost, I want to say purging, but like detoxing, cleansing. And it could just mean you're cleaning out your closet. It could just mean you're, donating clothes, donating furniture, getting rid of things that don't work for you anymore. But it could also be on a deeper level in the sense that you're getting rid of ways of talking to yourself that don't work anymore. You're getting rid of ways of relating, boundary setting, or maybe not boundary setting, being boundary-less. So there's something shifting in your life. I really feel like it's a huge turn of maturity. That's the sense I'm getting from these cards. Being alone is helping you mature and grow. And, you could be moving into a new home and you're trying to make the home feel comfy. You're trying to make it your own. Or you could be in a home and it's just gotten so cluttered. And now you're like, okay, I need to kind of revamp this. It's not working the way it is currently. Now you've also got Magic Stream number 18. Again, this is a 9 card. I do feel like you are at the completion of something or at the beginning of a new cycle. And with this card, this was where the alone time really came out strong. The Magic Stream is all about reflection and introspection. It's about that lovely, soft time that we have to ourselves. It's about like taking a bath, getting time to just lay in bed and like hang out with yourself, read a book. It's a really lovely, calm energy. And this also does tell me that your self-esteem, your self-worth, these types of ways of seeing yourself are changing. You could be really seeing yourself in a new positive light. I really feel like there's a change of a mindset or a change of perspective happening for you. Maybe it's because you're on your own a bit more in February. Maybe it's because, I don't know, your friends just are busy and you have more alone time. Maybe you are quite literally in the beginning phases of a new part of your life, and so you just feel like you're exploring new parts of yourself. I do feel like it'll be helpful to reflect and take it slow in the month of February. Now, for your advice, you've got the first card is appreciate yourself. And I feel like that really resonates here. Learning how to talk to yourself in a nice way, see yourself in a nice light, look in the mirror and be like, I look great. I'm all those affirmations, all those affirmations that you can put on your little sticky notes and put on your mirror. The message is long-lasting fulfillment comes from the ability to create your own internal peace and happiness. Feeling sad, lonely, or even insecure is all part of your soul's growth. Appreciate who you are and the unique qualities that you offer to the world. Now, your second card is, I was getting the sense, it's funny because the card came up as mountain, and the second I pulled it, I'm not sure if you're somebody who suffers from altitude sickness, but that just shot out with the card, and then when I flipped it over, I was like, oh, it's mountain. Makes sense. So you might be somebody who struggles from altitude sickness, or you could be kind of like struggling with changes in a new phase of your life, and so that's kind of an analogy perhaps. The mountain card's message is solitude as well. So I got the message of being alone with these first three cards, not these. But then when this card came out, it all kind of tied together and started to make sense. The message is the solitude from the northeast indicates a fresh new cycle. Meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing to elicit new ideas. Yes. Make the best of your timing, end of winter and beginning of spring. I feel like you're starting to wake up in spring right now. Like this is the springtime of your life. Like you're waking up, things are coming together. So I feel like February is a lovely month for you, Leo. I do. Even though you might not like the alone time. You're being encouraged to be reflective and introspective about it and use it to your advantage. First, we'll take a look at how you're being guided to show up this month, as well as any challenges you might experience and how you can overcome them. We'll look at the area of your life that might need some more TLC, a little tender love and care this month. And in honor of St. Valentine's Day, I will be pulling a card on your own very unique qualities and your strengths. And then at the end of the reading, we'll see what's going on for you at the end of February as we move into Pisces season. So you've got the Page of Pentacles for how you're being guided to show up. Show up as a student. You are learning something new. You're in a new era of your work, of your career, of health. Perhaps you're learning something about your health, learning that you need to live in a certain environment that's best for your health. Maybe you're learning about new foods that are good for your health. But this also has to do with your home, your career, your attachment to abundance, so materials, okay? And this is you being asked to show up in a learning attitude. Take it slow, though. The pentacles are very slow moving. Don't force yourself to know everything all at once. That's not natural. Your guides want you to take it slow, be patient with the process. If you're learning something new and on a new course of learning, be patient with yourself. It's not going to come all at once. Let's see your potential obstacles and challenges. What are Leo's challenges in the month of February? 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you want that gratification. You want to be this person who is good at everything, and I totally vibe with you on that. I'm the same way. It's like you don't like being a student of it. You don't like not really knowing what you're fully doing. I feel like this might be a specific message. I'm not sure. But I just get the sense here that you are not being seen right now as who you feel you are to be. And that is a leader, that is a victor, that is somebody who is very, very good at what they do. And that doesn't mean you're not good at what you do. It just means that the phase of your life right now, you're learning. And everybody goes through the learning phase. And so it might feel frustrating for you, that learning curve in whatever realm. And even if this has to do with your health, like you could be feeling, okay, why is my health taking so long to get on the up? Why am I taking so long to heal? Maybe you've broken a bone, or like you're just feeling down, you've had the flu, whatever it may be. Maybe you have a chronic illness, and it's like you just want to like win. You just want to win and get over it. But there's a process here that is being carried out with it. It's going to be slow moving, and it's just got to be one of those things where you trust the process. How can Leo overcome this challenge? 9 of Wands. Don't let yourself get stuck in a negative mindset about it. The 9 of Wands is somebody who is literally right at the end. They are about to reach the 10. Like they're almost done. So you might actually be progressing quite quickly in whatever this is in your life. They're letting me know, like, when it comes to your self-worth as it relates to your work or as it relates to other parts of your life, like maybe your health or your job. But it's like, don't define yourself by that part of your life. You are so much more than that singular part of your life. Okay, that's the message, the specific message coming through with that card. What part of Leo's life needs some extra care, extra TLC? Thank you. Yep. 4 of Swords. I'm not surprised to see that at all with the 9 of Swords underneath. Yeah, get some rest. This is just mental rest. Again, reflection here. Get good sleep when you can. Try to rest your mind when you can. Try to find ways to, again, reflect, be introspective. Take advantage of the alone time that you have in the month of February, because it will actually help your mental health. And they're just letting me know good sleep. Maybe taking magnesium at the end of the day, who knows? Okay, but that's coming in for you. Meditation, even. I'd like to ask how's the best way that Leo can do that? Thank you. The Emperor. You'll want to draw some hard boundaries, again, that this 9 of Wands alluded to. And the Emperor does signify somebody who is very responsible and is very reliable. So you actually might want to do some like scheduling around when you take breaks even. Okay, if you're a very busy person, doing some kind of scheduling in your calendar, 10-minute break here, 10-minute break there. That will be helpful for you. And both of these cards are 4s. 4s are all about stability. So doing these mindfulness practices, reflecting, taking alone time, making time for yourself, doing that will help you feel stable and on a good foundation so that you can move forward in the best way possible. Okay, now let's see your unique strengths and qualities. Oh, okay. Instantly you got Judgment. Yeah, you're very good at navigating difficult decisions and situations that other people might not be very into. They're letting me know change. So you're very open to change. You're very adaptable. The Judgment card does correspond to Scorpio, so you might have some Scorpio placements in your birth chart. But Scorpio is Pluto, it's transformation, it's change, it's death, it's reckoning. And when I see that in somebody's strength, it means that you are somebody who deals very well with intense change that others don't, because a lot of us just try to cling on to the past, cling on to the old, and you're here like really kind of embracing decisions that other people might not ever actually make in their lives. So I feel like that's a really powerful strength of yours, Leo. Let's go for one more. What is one more strength and unique quality of Leo? Yeah, there you go. That's your card, Leo. Strength. Yeah. You've got a lot of patience. You can last in situations where others might falter. You trust yourself, you have faith in yourself. You're very self-assured. And so you do embody that Leo quality of like courage and facing the unknown with a very strong sense of faith. I love that. That's really cool. Okay, so let's see what the end of February looks like for you. What does the end of February 2025 look like for Leos? Thank you so much. Oh, I have a lot of sound effects with when cards pop out. I always make sounds. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you are trying to be smart here. You're trying to be smart. You're trying to get savvy with the situation. You might be actually by-stepping some hard things in order to get to your goals. And when I say that, I mean working smart instead of working hard. The Chariot and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you are pushing forward in an ambitious way. You're getting things moving. By the end of February, you have your eye on a prize. I feel like you have your eye on a prize throughout the month. But the Chariot is a very quick moving energy. It's not very Page of Pentacles. You know, you're being asked to show up like this, patient, willing to learn. And by the end of February, you're like, yeah, I'm done with all that. I'm trying to learn as fast as I can. I'm trying to get to where I need to be by working smarter and not harder. You might be taking some shortcuts, honestly, that might not actually benefit you. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, if you're being asked to show up like this, and instead you're kind of showing up like this, these are very, very different energies. So make sure that you're not shooting yourself in the foot by rushing through things, by overlooking certain things, okay? Just be aware of that. But yeah, pushing forward with a lot of energy, a lot of ambition, and a very strong agenda for sure. And towards your Nine of Cups, you're going to your fulfillment. And I get the sense that it's like independent fulfillment. It's like your own goal that you're meeting for yourself. So that's really cool, Leo. I feel like you are making a lot of good progress across the month of February. But do remember that with alone time comes a lot of opportunity for reflection, and you're like cleansing, you're getting rid of things, you're making new, better habits for yourself. It's like you're reassessing certain things. And if you're having altitude sickness, if you're literally on a mountain, I wish you the best, because I've only had altitude sickness once and it was horrific. So I don't really know any remedies for that, but there is a lot of opportunity for you here to discover more about yourself in February. So I hope this was a helpful reading, and if it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I will be putting out some love readings in the month of February around the 14th and 15th for people who are single and also partnered, so keep your eye out for those. I'll see you next time.